Hello and welcome to Berkson Law Offices, where we are fighting for the underdog. Today's episode is about whether or not you have rights to a pet that you have been pet sitting for a very long time. I get asked this question all the time. Hey Christina, I've been watching this dog for X number of days, months, or even years. Do I have rights to keep the dog? The answer is it depends. If the person has given any indication that they have given you the dog, then yes. Examples of this would be a text message that says, I can't take care of the dog anymore. I know he has a good home with you. You can keep him. The other option is if they've given you indication that they're abandoning the dog. That could potentially look something like, I just can't keep that dog anymore. I'm not in a place where I can keep the dog and take care of him. Something like that. Now, that language can get kind of tricky because they could argue later that, oh, that was just a temporary thing. I didn't mean for that to be a permanent abandonment. Without any language to that effect, you have to look at your state's property laws. In Colorado, the abandoned property statute says that you can, after 5 years of no communication or indication from the owner that they are claiming the property, then the property belongs to the finder. Obviously, that's a long time in the life of a dog, and that can cause some serious issues. But unfortunately, until animals are classified as something other than property in Colorado, that is the statute that you can turn to. Obviously, you can always offer to buy out the dog. So offer the other person a sum of money to keep the dog permanently. If you choose this option, then you should most definitely make sure you get any transfer of ownership in writing, include the terms of the purchase, the amount, the date the purchase was made, make sure everybody signs it, get it notarized, and then both sides will keep copies. If you cannot get the person to buy out the dog, then your only other rights and recourse in this situation are to sue for reimbursement for boarding costs, feeding costs, and other care and maintenance costs like veterinary costs. This will most likely trigger the other person to make a claim to the dog or to finally give up the dog. But in either situation, it is a very tricky and difficult place to be in. And I always recommend that if you are ever going to pet sit for anyone, make sure that you get in writing up front the term of the pet sitting period. So whether that's for months, days, or years, and then the amount of money that this person is going to pay you on a weekly, monthly, or yearly basis for the care and maintenance of the dog. Always make sure you get something in writing whenever you're dealing with a living creature and the owner is going to be absent. Thanks very much. If you need more information, please check out my blog. I have a little bit more detail in there than on this video. I hope to see you soon and have a great holiday.